Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Hi, guys. My name is Christine and I'm live from Gloucester.
Hello, ma'am.
Today we have another class with a different topic. This time we were talking a bit about phones and technology lately, but today we are looking at stress. So without further ado, let's start from Samikia. Samikia, can you please introduce yourself and tell us about your day first?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Samvartana. I'm studying in class 8 in San Vincent Convent School, and I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur. And my hobbies are to drink paintings and drawings. Thank you for about today's day. Today, I woke up at 5 o'clock. Then I completed my studies. Then I get ready for my school. After that, it was a fantastic day in school. Then after coming back home from school, I, I after coming back home from school, I just ate my lunch and I just enjoyed a line with my parents. And then my tuition was there. So after my tuition, I again had my coding class. So after my coding class, I just joined your class.
Very good. So excuse me. So can you tell me, got a bad case of hiccups, sorry. So what does stress mean to you?
Okay, ma'am. For me, I think stress means the tension that we get from something like or like a stress of doing a stress of doing something like a work we are doing, but we're unable to complete that. So it's being a burden for us and it's like a stress.
Okay. And what stresses you out the most?
For me, stress. For me, stress it's always like the same. Like completing our homework is one stress that we have because now because the thing is that they're not giving us the answers, so we have to find out the answers on our own. But there are some answers that are not in the book, so we have to search some everywhere so that I can get the answer so that we can submit it, or else there will be remark.
Okay, and can you tell me, apologies, can you tell me how do you deal with this stress?
Like to complete that or to not having that stress. So I'm not delaying that thing. Like if there is like I have given that 2 to 3 days for that, so to complete that work. So I'm not delaying. So when they are giving only at that day only, I'm trying to complete that. Or if there is any left anything, so I will complete that tomorrow, so that I can complete it on time. I can submit it because if I will just delay it or like as today is the homework given, but I will do it after 1 or 2 days. So I will. There is no chance that I will complete it on time. So it may be like I will be unable to complete that. So I will not submit. So I'm not delaying that.
Okay. And if we were to talk a bit about what the stress means to you, so we started out by what causes you the stress, but also what does it mean to you? What happens when you get stressed about not finishing with your deadlines?
Okay, when I'm not finishing that, like it becomes a tension for me. Like I'm not. I can't just think that what is right and what is wrong. Like like there is given to write this, but because of those stress, sometimes I always write the wrong thing. Like I have to write that paragraph or that line, but I will be interchanging the question and answer. So there is sometimes so I have to again cut the paper and again write all the things. It's
And
happened
how
many times.
and how does that make you feel? Obviously, that makes you feel stressed. But what else does
Yeah.
it cause you to do, like in your life? Does it affect other areas?
Um, Yes, of course, it's affect me. Like it's just a waste of time because it's make me irritated because writing it like there will be writing 10 pages, so I have to continuously write, but there will be wrong, so I have to again write it. So that will be a waste of time, and my hand will also be painting. And if the waste there will be waste of time, so I will be not completing any other homework. So if there is any other thing, so I will be able to completing that another, and this makes me more irritated.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Samikya.
Welcome.
Okay, so next we have Atif. Hi, Atif.
Hi, Christian. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So Atif, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Muhammad Atifur Rahman. Uh, like my day start like this. I have completed my BA graduation in management. Right now, I'm working in Cognizant as a IT support desk executive, and my day start like this. Today, I woke up at like as usual at 5:30, and after that, I went to my prayer. Then I went for a jog. After that, I went to my office. Just at 6 o'clock, came back from my office, and then I just went for a walk. After that, I joined this class.
Very good. So Atif, what does stress mean to you?
Usually, I get two kind of stress. On weekends, physical stress, and on weekdays, mental stress. Like uh, on weekends, like after like the whole day, if I play soccer or something, I usually play cricket or soccer on weekends, mostly soccer. So after playing a long time, I'll get stressed by that physical stress, and I got get stress in office. If I will not be able to do something within a time, that will make me feel stressful. Like what if I will give some deadline, or if I do some commitment, if I will not be able to do that on time, so that will make me feel stressful.
Okay, but why do you think you get so stressed if you don't manage to do something? What is it that makes you feel so stressed in that?
The thing is that I also always wanted to I am a kind of punctual person. I want to be that. I make if I'll give some time to someone, like if I'll commit some time or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
then I give my 100% to be on that. So sometimes it happens that won't be able to make up to that. At that
Mm-hmm.
time, I feel bad and feel stressful. Like this shouldn't be happen like that.
Okay. And do you think do you think it is maybe part of your control, the fact that you start seeing yourself not being able to hold control, and therefore if you start losing this control, you start getting stressed. Do you think anything to do with that, or is it just me saying that?
I think it's a natural thing that to be get stressful. I don't say it is a bad thing because we have to we it is good that we have every senses, but to control that it is best to do meditation. Like what I do is whenever I get stressed, like I'll take a 15 minutes of break. I'll go have a coffee or tea, or I'll listen to music or do some meditation like that.
Okay, very good, very good. And so you get rid of the stress by meditation. And what is um the aftermath of the stress? I mean, I was asking Samika, how does stress affect the other areas of your life? So imagine you were meant to meet someone, but it's not going to happen. You can't meet them. You start to get stressed because it's not happening the way it was meant to. Um, what other areas does it affect?
Like mostly when I get stressed out, then I'll keep my mouth shut because I know this very well that in stress we will usually say those words that we don't need to say, or though we want intentionally we don't need to say. Because of that, whenever I will get stressed or in tension, so I'll keep my mouth shut. So for half an hour or 1 hour, I won't talk to anyone if I get stressed out. Or if like sometimes it happens in earlier days, like 5, 6 years before, like if I'm in stress, and if someone is talking to me, I used to shout or something like that. But now I am controlling on that. Like I don't talk that much when I get stressed out.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you very much, Atif.
No, thank you, sir.
Okay, next we have Sangram. Hi, Sangram. Hi, Sangram.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, so myself, Sangram, currently completed my graduation and working as an HR. My day starts at waking up in the morning. Then 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. I reach my office. Then complete my office work by 7 and then leave for home. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm currently going to my home back from office.
Okay, and can you tell me what does stress mean to you?
Like putting pressure to complete any work.
Okay.
Like in school or colleges, they put pressure for completing all things like the practical sessions. And during exam, we also get stressed if you are not studied then.
Okay, and what does it cause, this stress? What are the effects then of the stress? So the exams and everything causes you stress, and how does it affect the rest of your
Like
life?
hypertension.
Okay, hypertension.
Hypertension.
Okay.
Blood pressure issues.
Uh-huh.
Blood pressure can increase.
Yes.
Blood pressure. Increase in blood pressure. So that can happen. Health issues.
Okay, and how does it affect other other areas of your life, like like relationships or anything, maybe your work? Does it affect any other areas?
No, till now nothing like that. No stress till now. I haven't been with any stress. In office also it's been 1 month now, but haven't been into stress till now. No pressure. I complete my task on time daily, so no issues in that. So no stress. So no pressure also from my seniors.
And what do you do? What do you do when you're really stressed? How do you de-stress yourself?
Eating chocolates.
Which are your favorite?
Relax.
What is your favorite chocolate to eat?
Cadbury, Bonville.
Very nice.
M&M.
And M&Ms. Very good, very good. Okay, thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, so now I would like a little debate here. If you think that some amount of stress is necessary in our life and is even possibly helpful. So do you agree or disagree? So let's start out with Samikia. Samikia, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree?
Ma'am, can you ask someone? I will just think about that.
Okay, so I'll move on to Atif. Atif, what do you think? You're breaking up.
Pardon?
You were breaking up. I couldn't understand you.
Am I audible now?
Yes, now you're audible.
Yeah. What was the question?
So,
no, I got that.
Do you agree or disagree? So some amount of stress is good for us and helps us improve. Do you believe?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with that. It will it will make us push our limits. So I totally agree with that.
Okay. And can you give me a personal experience with an example of this?
Yeah, like at once, like I was like back in 2021. I was managing my team from work from home, and it was new for me to handle a team through work like at home. So it was going very hard to do that. But after a time, like it was very stressful for me because some were performing their jobs, some of my employees are not doing their works properly, so it was very stressful for me. But
Mhm.
I did manage and cope up with that situation. At that time only I got to know that I can handle a team of total 12 people. So yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. And when was the most stressful time of your life and your least stressful time? And what did you learn from it?
Most stressful, like I lost one of my uh, dearest one, and
Oh,
it was a sudden thing of like that happened to me. So that was the most stressful because I couldn't handle in that situation. I was not able to handle myself.
of
So
course.
that was the most I can say stressful thing for me. Like till 6 months, I can say that I was in uh, like depression kind of thing. I was
I'm
I
so
was taking
sorry.
pills and all that. So
I'm
that was
sorry to hear.
no, nothing like that.
And what did you
Uh,
learn from it, from this experience? Did you take anything, well, difficult to take a positive, but did you learn anything?
yeah, I got to know this that nobody is permanent, so you have to make relation with everyone, but you don't like you have to maintain this habit to not get any habit of any human being, so that it will be great for you. Like if it's love or passion or friendship, it's good, but if it becomes a habit, it will affect your health. That I learned from this.
Good, excellent. And what about your least, a time where you are completely relaxed?
When I play or like I used to write poetry, so at that time I feel too much like very much relaxed.
Okay. And what can you take from that? Do you think you can take that feeling into um into some time, where you let's say feel stressed? Can you try and think of this time where you're so relaxed and bring it to your mind so that you try and relax yourself? Is it possible to remind yourself of that peaceful state that you are in and help yourself relax when you're in a stressful situation?
Yeah, I have experienced this. Like when that situation occurred, like I was getting stressful. Like I was not able to make up my day like usual. I used to write, and writing makes me feel stressless. Like it will decrease the amount of stress I used to have. So that I can say.
Excellent, excellent, very good. Next, we'll move on to Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell us the answer to that question? Do you think we do need a certain amount of stress in life to succeed?
Yes, ma'am. There is no way that no a single person is there that they have been suffered from stress, because that is the thing they have been suffering. Stress is the thing that tension creates in the mind because of something. It's been in someone in the life or once or twice. I don't know, but there is. So it's required also. Sometimes it's also needed, because of the stress we also can, we know that because of the stress we are being failing, but because of the stress also we are know why we are failing and what is the thing that makes us fail. So I think yes, stress is very required for us. Not very, it's a certain amount of stress is needed.
Okay, and can you give me an example in your life where where you were most stressed, and an example in your life when you were least stressed, and what did you learn from from the most stressful situation?
Ma'am, I don't know. Like there is regularly there is the stress. The thing is that every day we have stress of writing notes. I think there is no like bigger stress or there is a least stress. I think there is nothing in.
Okay, and what do you learn from being stressed? So when you're stressed, do you learn anything from it?
As I have told earlier that yes, delaying of time can make our work doing incomplete. But if you will complete it on time, so that there will be no stress or there will be no incomplete work.
Okay, and what would you say to someone who is really stressed at the moment and doesn't know what to do? What would you tell them?
Okay, the first thing I would tell that you should go in the fresh air. Like I would also first go to the fresh air or go outside for just a walk, because if you are stressed, so if your mind will be getting fresh air, so that you can be able to think positively what is the right. Because if you are in stress, so you will be not getting what is wrong or what is right. So because of that reason, if you will go to the uh, outside, so getting fresh air can make your mind more like get out all those stress and just make your mind clear. And you now and after getting some fresh air, again go for your walk, so that you will start again with the fresh mind. So this can help you get over the stress.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Samithya.
Welcome, ma'am.
Sangram. Hi,
Yes,
Sangram.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what about your opinion? Do you think that we do need a certain level of stress in our life to succeed?
I didn't get the question. The voice is also not audible enough.
Do you
Hello.
think that
So
we
it is
need,
repeating.
do you think that
Hello.
we need, hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I am hearing, but the video is getting stuck. So the question is,
Okay, so
it is getting stuck.
do you think
Hello.
there is, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think there is a place for stress in our
Do
life?
you think there?
Can you hear me? Sorry,
I just said, do you think after that is. Hello.
I can't
Hello.
understand you, Sangram.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
hello. Okay, so do you think there is a place for stress in our life? Do you think it helps us succeed?
No idea about it. No
Okay.
idea.
Okay, what is your opinion? I'd like you to think, okay? No idea or I don't know is not thinking. So I'd like you to try and form an opinion, okay? And give me your own opinion, okay? So don't worry, there is no right or wrong answer here, okay? I'd like you to try and form an opinion for yourself.
Still, the video, the voice is getting stuck like that. Stumbled or distortion in the voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unable to hear properly. It's getting distorted. Your voice is getting distorted. So I'm unable to hear you properly.
Okay. So you don't think it's possible? It's good. It's a good idea to have
Hello?
stress. To have stress because of depression. Am I understanding
Ma'am, I didn't
correctly?
get your question here.
So, do you think that we need
No,
a
ma'am,
certain...
the video is also getting stuck. Your audio is also stuck.
Sangram, I'm going to write it down, okay? Because I don't know what's going on with the sound. So,
Hello?
This is the one example for stress.
so that is the question, Sangram. Do you think that we need a certain amount of stress in our life to succeed? What do you think, Sangram? Sangram?
Actually, he's having network issue. You can continue with another one.
I see.
Ma'am,
Oh, okay.
I texted out.
A little stress. Okay, can provide a great experience. Okay, Sangram, and can you tell us about your most stressful experience and what did you learn from it?
Till now, no stressful experience.
You have had no stressful experience.
All the work is completed on time, so no pressure or stress on me. Till now.
Okay, very good. Well, that's great if you haven't had a stressful life. And what would you suggest to people who get very stressed out? What would you suggest that they do?
Eat chocolate.
Would you suggest any other techniques?
To play any sports or game, if they
Mhm.
have, like they like something, they can do painting, art, or something else. Art, culture, or talk with friends. So that the stress is relieved.
Okay, very good. And okay, we now have Samika and Atif and you, Sangram. Do you have anything to say about what your classmates said? Anything maybe you won't agree or disagree? Sorry, or agree on? Atif, Samika, anything that you'd like to share? Or Sangram?
I would like to hear some tips to improve our stressful life from you, Christine, like how to handle it.
So
I would
how
like to hear some, like, get some tips from you.
from
Is that
me?
okay?
Oh, so I do have my stressful times, and what I like to do is I like to run a lot. So I tend to really leave my stress in either a gym or on the floor or somewhere by going for a run outside. I find that if I run, if I run at the first thing in the morning, or I work out the first thing in the morning, I set my stress levels very low immediately. So I start off my day completely relaxed. If I don't do that, I find myself stressed throughout the day, and then I have to do it in the evening so that I can relax, because I slowly build stress throughout the day. So I need to lower it down. If I don't do any of that, I will consider my day to not be that great, so to speak, because my stress levels won't be controlled. So I am someone who needs to exercise one form or the other. So but it has to be a really good form of exercise. So I used to get very anxious and stressed, for example, with exams, which Samika reminded me very much of. So I used to go out for a walk the night before an exam, while everyone else would be, it sounds to a point counterproductive, because while everyone else is trying to cram in the last bits of study, I would go out for a walk. I was actually taken out for a walk by my parents because they knew how my brain functioned, basically, and how I am as a person. So they knew that I had to be taken out for a walk. So I used to go out for a walk with them in the evening, and it used to calm me down. And then I would be in a better frame of mind to understand anything that I had to study. And I'm still the same today. So for me, it is exercise. I find that exercise, writing a schedule and a to-do list, and sometimes as well, trying to be positive and think positive. I think we all kind of get ourselves in a stew and think of the worst of the worst of the worst. And sometimes you just have to say to yourself, in the nicest possible way, you are being silly. Stop thinking of this. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything will be okay. And I think that reduces a lot of stress for me.
That's great to hear, Christine. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so today we've discussed what causes us stress and what stress means to us and how we deal with it. So I hope you found this very interesting for you and very informative. I'm sorry that we had a bit of an issue with the sound. I couldn't quite understand, but we got there in the end because I used chat. So apologies about that. But I hope you've enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you again all tomorrow. And I hope you have a good evening. Thank you very much, guys.